Morning everyone. Well, it's morning for me anyway. Today, I posted a video yesterday of Toby Keith, the Angry American. So I thought I'd do some more Toby Keith because I really liked his music, and I was recommended to listen to Beer for My Horses with Willie Nelson. I love Willie Nelson, so we're reacting to that today. I really can't wait to react to this video. Before we start, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I know people aren't really getting notified, so make sure you hit that bell, and hopefully you get notified when new videos come out. Without further ado, I'm really looking forward to it, so let's get to this video. This part after I've actually reacted. If you're a conservative, which you probably are, just go to watch all the way to the end of the video. I've got a really good analysis on this song because I think it fits the current political state of the United States and actually the world. So skip to the end or watch the whole video through and you'll see my analysis.
Has the Midtown Ripper claimed a fifth victim? The body of another female prostitute was found this morning around 5.
Another one bites the dust.
Let's get out of here.
Police are baffled by this.
No, you're gonna make the call, aren't you?
We need a profiler.
He's not gonna do it.
Yes, he will.
Not a chance.
I can talk to him.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
What are you, 6 or something?
Hey, he's been out of the game for 7 years.
He's still the best.
Rusty.
Just shut up.
No.
Yo,
It's me.
Not gonna do it.
long time no hear.
You been following the case?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not gonna happen.
I just can't seem to get a profile that really sticks on this guy.
Never.
I'm retired, boy.
Hey, I really need your help on this one, Dad.
Oh, man.
You come to me.
It's like a movie.
Check.
Who's gonna do it?
Back again. Dude, hey, he don't like his stuff touched.
Willie, man, come on. 6 o'clock news says somebody been shot. Somebody's been abused. Somebody blew up a building. Somebody stole a car. Somebody got away. Somebody didn't get too far. Yeah, they didn't get too far. So
Grandpappy told my pappy back in my day, son, a man had to answer for the wicked that he done. Take all the rope in Texas, find a tall oak tree, round up all of them bad boys, hang 'em high in the streets. For all the people to see.
It's plenty of shit.
For all the people to see.
that justice is the one thing you should always find. You gotta saddle up your boys. You gotta draw a hard line.
When the gun smoke settles, we'll sing a victory tune, and we'll all meet back at the local saloon.
We'll raise up our glasses against evil forces, singing whiskey for my men, beer for my horses.
I love this. Real men do real men stuff.
We got too many gangsters doing dirty deeds.
Too much corruption and crime in the streets.
It's time the long arm of the law put a few more in the ground.
Send them all to their maker, and he'll settle them down.
You can bet he'll set them down.
Hey, I think I got it, but we gotta move fast, and we need bait.
All right, everybody, hold tight to my signal.
Check.
All right, mouse is in the trap.
Cause justice is the one thing you should always find. You gotta saddle
go.
up your
Let's go.
boys. You gotta draw a hard line.
When the gun smoke settles, we'll sing a victory tune, and we'll all meet back at the local saloon.
And we'll raise up our glasses against evil forces, singing whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. whiskey for my men, beer for my horses.
Drop the gun. Easy, man.
Go on, Toby.
Hell yeah, I'm glad you showed up, but I'd have had that bad boy if you'd have gave me one more minute.
Yeah, frog had wings, he wouldn't bump his ass.
You know, justice is the one thing you should always find. You gotta saddle up your boys, you gotta draw a hard line.
When the gun smoke settles, we'll sing a victory tune, and we'll all meet back at the local saloon.
And we'll raise up our glasses against evil forces, singing whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. Singing whiskey for my men, beer for my horses.
Alright guys, well that was first of all an amazing song. Funny. The videography was really, really good. And they made it into basically a little movie. It was like a 5-minute movie. It was great. And obviously, how can you not love Willie Nelson and Toby Keith? And when you put them together, it's even better. But what I wanted to talk about most of all was the message that it gave, right? So it isn't just a song. If you look at the lyrics, like, you know, justice isn't something you should always find. You've got to saddle up your boys. You've got to draw a hard line. Like, if you look at what's happening in the States now, especially in, for example, was it Northwest? Northwest, you've got a lot of, you know, defund the police, and especially also in California. I mean, I suppose that's west as well. I suppose it could be Northwest and Northern California. But, you know, especially in the United States, you guys had those riots over George Floyd. And I don't want to get too political, but what you had was literally riots running in the street, and little communities that, you know, sort of started to police themselves without letting police in. And you had movements from the Democrat Party to defund the police. And that's ridiculous, first of all. And as far as I know and understand now, what's happening is that they're calling for violent crime offenders to either not get jail time, to be able to receive cash bail, and if they do get jail time, to get shorter jail time, which I think is, you know, in Europe, especially in the UK, you get quite a short jail time for any crime relief. I think murder's like 12 years. But in the United States, it's always been high, and I think that's actually quite a good thing because, you know, unless on certain crimes, but look, looting in the street and murder and assault and, you know, gun violence. I mean, gun violence, like, not how you hear it in the news, right? With one-off occurrences. I mean, gun violence where felons are carrying firearms when they're obviously legally not allowed to, and using them in gang violence and you know, muggings and robberies and stuff like that. So I think you had all that stuff going on, and there really wasn't any accountability. What happened was that people, especially in the media and in politics, gave excuses for these people for committing these acts. Oh, they grew up in poverty, they grew up in this certain area, they have to be excused for what they did because they don't know what they do. That's not true. As adults, we all know what's right and wrong, all of us, okay? No one has to tell you. You don't have to be religious or read the Bible. You don't have to look at the laws to know what's right or wrong. There is something inbuilt in all of us. It's a conscience, okay, that knows what's right and wrong. We know it's wrong to steal, murder, abuse, sexually assault. We know all of these things are wrong, okay? So the majority of us, 99.9% of us, don't do that. And it's not a choice necessarily. We just know that we don't do that because, A, we don't actually want to, okay? So those who actually go out and do those things need to be punished. And this song is very importantly showing us, obviously, Toby's and Willie Nelson's views on that, because I'm assuming they're their views. I think it's the majority of our view. So I think the message is really, really strong. People shouldn't get away with doing with perpetrating heinous crimes or any crimes at all, realistically, you know, unless it's speeding. Like, if you're speeding, yeah, of course, a slap on the wrist and a fine is fine. But that's not really a crime that has, like, huge negative effects. Of course, you can speed and obviously crash and cause death. But aside from that, I mean, generally speaking, there's nothing really morally reprehensible about it, you know. It's not like looting or robbing, because that the whole riots, they were using it as an excuse to burn down buildings. Don't tell me that these people actually cared about civil rights and justice. You know, if you put on a balaclava and you go out at night and you rob a gun store, you rob a store at gunpoint, all right, and then take all the TVs and smash all the windows and burn a Target down, burn a Walmart down, okay, and then throw rocks at police cars. It's not about civil justice. You're just running riot because it's, I don't know, for some reason in your head it's fun, right? That's not civil justice. That's not nothing to do with civil justice, okay? And if you look at things objectively, you know, I won't get into the George Floyd thing because I'll probably get banned or something. Who knows? But you know exactly what I'm about to say. He was not a good man. He didn't deserve to die. No one inherently deserves to die unless there's a death sentence and it's been tried in court and it's been proven beyond any reasonable doubt that that person committed that crime and they deserve to meet their maker. No one deserves to die other than in that way necessarily. There are, you know, certain aspects. If you turn around and point a gun at a police officer, you're going to get 9 holes in you, and that's fine. That should happen. You point a firearm at a police officer, you're going to die, and that's okay. All right. So yeah. Aside from those things, you know, I'm not saying George Floyd deserved to die, and not even 1%. But it's not like the police officer himself wasn't a human being. You know, he did something wrong, and neither was George Floyd. It's just a very, very unfortunate incident. But it should not have caused the rioting in the streets, where people were locked down because of COVID and could not leave their houses. For some reason, rioters and supposed protesters, I mean, not peaceful protesters, were sort of given a sort of go do what you want, you know. So, and no one was, I mean, I'm sure there have been certain people who have been tried and prosecuted for their crimes, but the vast majority, I mean, probably are unidentifiable and nothing's been done to them because there wasn't enough of police presence, because especially in the northwestern states, they don't believe in the police force. Well, it's ridiculous. Of course you're going to get a few bad police officers, you're going to get a few bad bankers, all right? It doesn't mean you should blame every banker or every police officer, it just happens. So that's my view, and I think this song, this video, really accurately represents what the majority of us feel, and especially Republicans and, you know, conservatives, how they feel about law and order and how it should be executed, you know. This really isn't a song for those lefties. So again, if you are left-wing, I respect you as a person. I don't really agree in your views. But thank you so much, guys, for listening to what I have to say. If you want to hear any more analysis, any more political analysis, let me know, because I'm full of it. I'm trying to curb it a little bit, because I know people don't really want to listen to that when they're looking at reaction videos. But I mean, that's really what I'm interested in. So if you want to hear anything, any reaction to any political videos, like Ben Shapiro, for example, and all those debates, let me know, because I'd be more than happy to do them. But guys, thank you so much for listening. I really, really, really appreciate your support. Always like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and we really can't see you again. Any videos that you want me to react to, leave in the comments. I will get to them. I might be a bit slow, but I will get to them. Guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.